The Iowa caucuses begin Monday. The process kicks off the nominating contest that will pick the party's presidential nominee at the Democratic National Convention in Milwaukee. Now, the Iowa caucus is a very different process. Caucus goers gather in public groups, backing each candidate. The least popular choices are weeded out. The supporters of those candidates then have the option to join candidates still in the running. Now, these individual meetings don't directly choose the candidates. They'll elect delegates they trust will represent the views of the caucus.
In order to participate in the caucus, Iowans have to show up in person, but there's a new option this year for those who can't be there, and it's happening right here in Wisconsin. Emily Fannin spoke with a student participating in the unique satellite caucuses.
For 19-year-old Marquette University student Maz Ahmed, voting for the first time in a presidential election is a big deal.
Getting your voice out there means the world to me.
Being from Bettendorf, Iowa, he watched his parents participate in the Iowa caucuses. And when he turned 18, he was excited to join. But instead of driving back to Iowa just to cast a vote, he can now do that on campus through a satellite caucus.
For someone like me who doesn't have the resources to travel back home on Monday, it's a really great opportunity to make sure that I'm being represented by the people that I want to represent me.
While thousands of Iowans meet at schools, churches, and community centers, Iowa Democrats on campus will be here having their own caucus and a debate over who they believe should be the next president.
For the first time, Iowa caucuses will be held at 28 out-of-state satellite locations, one in Wisconsin on MU's campus, breaking barriers for students like Ahmed.
I think that this is a really big step in accessibility for elections because that's really important to me. The opportunity to step forward and make sure that every person's voice is heard.
The results from Marquette's caucus will be sent through a mobile app. Then the total will be added to all of the other out-of-state satellite caucuses to become one group, a chance to vote for hundreds of Iowans across the country.
For me to have this opportunity here is just wildly interesting.
In Milwaukee, Emily Fannin, 27 News.
And Capitol Bureau Chief Emily Fannin will be in Dubuque, Iowa on Caucus Day. She'll have you covered on all the action live at 5, 6, and 10 p.m. on Monday.